Welcome back to the appearance. We did miss a bit more stuff there than I thought we would. Oh well. I mean, I'm not huge on like super collectathon-y games, like back in the old traditions of Spyro and... Oh. When did you move? What? Alright, Watson. But, like in the tradition of, I don't know, Spyro, kinda... That's just weird. Is the idea for him to move around when the camera's not looking at him, or does he just teleport to... This is really what we're doing. Why'd they do that? Why'd they make George just teleport around? I'm trying to think of games. Like Sly Cooper. Oh wait! You just move the little blockade. How do you do that? Yeah, there was something I was trying to think of. Banjo-Kazooie was the other one I had in mind, I think. So I don't particularly feel a desire to do it here either. Do you want to dream or chin things first? I'm actually a bit more excited to do... that face. This. So I think Timmy's parents really featured all in the previous games, so I might as well see him do something here.
And better still, my latest invention can do all that strenuous TV stuff. Robot, channel 15,006, please.
Okay.
This should be a cinch. The Pixie Sugar Muffin ingredient must be in that fuel tank on Dad's robot's back.
Okay, but just like kill your dad? I guess the negligence goes both ways.
I always love your dad's dumb inventions.
Yeah, because that was always the thing in the show.
Wake him up!
Magic TV signal must be making him sleep. How do I wake him up?
The easy
What's that
way.
mean? Why won't
We'll
make you
take
sleep
into
then?
his dream. You can wake him up from the inside. Great plan, cutie.
Sure. I'll take it. Good enough an excuse for me. Oh, he's a young dad. What do you mean his inventions? So, I know we were talking Home Improvement, but
Oh, God.
he's not Tim Allen.
Is this what my dad dreams about?
It's pretty weird, Timmy. But dreams tend to be weird.
Oh, it's a Psychonauts level.
That's pretty weird.
Dad's dreaming about a giant robot? What does that mean?
It means
Goggledore.
he likes giant robots. I mean, who doesn't? Let's concentrate on the job at hand,
Goggledore?
boys.
That's what it was.
Waking your dad up, Timmy.
Speaking of remembering things, I remember that
We
somehow.
need to shock him awake. I suggest wrecking his dream.
Oh, well, why can't we just like slap him?
Sure,
Then
it's not real. He can dream it
Something-
again if he wants.
or just kicking his shoe.
Let's whip up some wishes and break Dad free of that strange TV magic.
But I don't even remember how many years ago it was that I watched a playthrough of Psychonauts.
Oh, yeah, it's creepy. Let's make a wish.
That is indeed creepy. Yeah, we should probably do this at some point. Oh, it's the trophy. Oh geez, are we referencing the infamous episode? The episode that should not be named, not because it's like a bad name, but because I don't remember what it is. Wishful Life, that's what it was. Although, was the trophy in Wishful Life? I think maybe another episode. I think Timmy's parents being terrible people is just kind of more of a recurring theme than specifically just being a one-time Wishful Life deal. Memories are coming back, it's okay. Guess we're gonna do something with that later.
This must be your dad's stream of consciousness.
I was going for the star, but thank you.
Dreamy.
We have to get down the river to reach the robot. But this boat doesn't look very seaworthy.
It's as if your dad's subconscious is conflicted as asks whether it helps us wake him or not.
Yeah, he made us a boat, but out of weird stuff.
Can we make this boat more boat-like?
Sure, Timmy, this is a dream. We simply need to stimulate the parts of your dad's brain that want to wake up.
Is this just what you learn in fairy school?
I know brain
How do you know this?
but if you think it'll work, I'll give it a try.
By the way, I keep forgetting to make them talk about
Timmy's
things.
dad's dream. I bet his mom's is much better.
I have no idea.
How did this? That's a good start.
That's a valid question, Wanda. But I figure we're never gonna get an answer. I mean, where did all this golden spatulas and SpongeBob's dream come from earlier?
What happens if you fall asleep in a dream? Do you wake up?
If you fall asleep in the dream, you fall asleep in real life, of course.
Hey, if you think about it, your dad's dreaming that you have fairy godparents. That's so close to the truth.
That's just anxiety inducing.
Why
Is
does
this
it have
sleeping?
To be Timmy's dad's dream. I bet his mom's
Wake up!
is much better.
See, why doesn't violence wake things up? I feel like that should be the answer.
It's just
Ha! The annoying thing with running for stars on site is that I tend to lose dialogue when I do it. Pants that I can actually afford. It's not
This will
expensive.
help you find wish stars.
I don't want that. I'll probably go the whole game without buying that radar, unless I just happen to have extra money at some point. Alright. And since I'm kind of hooked on the idea of doing anything except for what the game tells me to do, I'm tempted to run up here, but actually, we might have dialogue run up to that suit first. Without wishing.
A suit? But there's no one in it.
Ah!
Careful, Timmy. It wants to wear you.
You could have told me that earlier! Okay, explain this, my father's dream. And obviously the idea here is a wish, but... I want to make an actual effort to run away from it. I feel like I'm still wearing it. I'm not just get dragged to the side. See, it looks like it runs slowly enough that I could actually run around it, but... not quite. Anyways. I do like the... we'll see where it goes. I'm finding it interesting that this game has much more non-linear
What should I wish?
level
We
design.
need to get past that spooky empty suit. What are suits scared of?
Coat hangers, dry cleaners, golf courses.
No, that's when they get to be worn.
Suits fear moths. Moths eat suits. That's suit 101.
What?
Moths are drawn to light.
I wish for light.
Don't take Cosmo Granite as a good sign of anything. Most of his brain is occupied by
Rarely use
stone
it.
or whatever that material is right now.
Feed moths with it, Timmy, and also see in dark areas.
What's dark again? Like, I feel this place is pretty well lit to begin with. Okay. Dream logic, I suppose.
Here you are, Mr. and Mrs. Moth. Dinner time.
Okay. I just need to find moths first, though. Like this one. That makes music all excited. Yeah, though, so I imagine that I probably won't try collecting everything in this game. Because, I mean, I don't know if the game would give you much or anything for it to begin with. I don't think you got anything for collecting everything in the last game, did you? I don't remember getting anything for it, but I might be wrong.
This is one of your dad's deep dreams.
Deep dreams are where all the really weird stuff comes from.
Oh, yeah.
Will you be able to wake part of Dad's
Wasn't weird until now.
subconscious here?
That's right. Look for a machine that looks like a metaphor. We can use it to stimulate your dad's brain into dreaming a better boat.
What does a metaphor look like?
Just look
Metaphorical.
for a machine, Timmy. Use Cosmo's idea bulb to lure the moths and keep going. The moth likes that light better than yours.
Why are you in, Great? If you're leading a moth, avoid lights. My fortune cookie said so.
If you can't find a light switch, lead moths around lights.
Aha! You can turn the light off. Nobody remembers their deep dreams, so it's safe for us to talk here.
Was it not safe for us to talk earlier?
Switches the lights.
It's a switch light switch.
That's what it's called, a switch.
At least Dad isn't having a nightmare.
I was wondering about that. I mean, you say he likes the giant robots, what if he doesn't?
Have you seen the weird green liquid? That's raw sleep.
I see.
Nobody remembers
There's a lot of
their
sleep in
deep
his dream.
dreams. One highly trained attack Mars. Go get him!
I don't know if you're familiar with Attack Mouse. Oh, it's the same little spot sound. I'm familiar with highly trained attack peas. Speaking of random things I remember again. I remember actually thinking of remembering source material of things. I remember playing back in... Okay, I couldn't tell this light was on. It might be an emulator bug. This light not looking like it's on. Hello. Excuse me? Do you just not have corporeal reality right now? Interesting. But in that, when I was playing through Neopets Darkest Faerie, I remembered all sorts of random stuff from the game. I remember all sorts of things about Neopets. Despite not having thought about that for so long. I was thinking the reason I remember so much SpongeBob stuff might be because I'm still constantly interacting with SpongeBob concepts through licensed games and whatnot, and just through it kind of having a strong cultural foothold.
This crate looks floaty. Maybe we should push it into the water.
If I can remember how to hold it. There we go. I was trying to use that, but I kept diving. Yeah, like that. Go that way. But no, Neopets I still managed to remember plenty of, in spite of that. So I don't know. What's your deal, Frog? Guessing he's gonna eat my mouse.
Moths. Don't bring them off too close.
Does he eat me? Quite the opposite, in fact. Not that he regurgitates me, but whoa! Oh, now I can bet. What the deal is with that? Yeah! Speed stress.
Taking on a suit without a mod? Madness!
What are you gonna do? I think you're gonna do me. No, okay. I mean, you get a lot of, what do they call that? Not Roadrunner time, I don't think. But that moment where, right after you go off a ledge where you can still jump. This game's really generous with that when you're running. Is that what they call it? Or coyote time? It's coyote time, I believe they call it. What? Oh, I thought that was on. What did I do about that one? I can get the moth over that way to the soup. I can't... Oh, no, the reason it doesn't look like it's on is because it turns on and off. Okay. Me being predisposed towards graphical glitches and things worked against me there. Curious what that PA is saying, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer to actually hear it. Get going. Ooh. Careful there, boy. What's all the technology stuff down here, though? In fact, I feel like things are decidedly less weird down here in the deep rooms. Why does the moth disappear, though? Whatever. The color scheme reminds me a bit here of Experiment 626, actually. The one PS2 game I played. Anyways, I guess I'll just have to cut things here, because I don't see any convenient stopping point coming up anytime soon. I guess deep dreams are just where things stop being, like, coherent in any capacity. I figured they'd be, like, really weird stuff, but not really. Anyways, I guess I'll see you guys next time when we see maybe more weird things, maybe fewer weird things. No idea. That hurts the eyes. Wow. Bye, everyone.